Let's go more personal. Ikaw ba nakapag-asawa ka?
I've been married 3 times. I've been divorced 3 times. It's common knowledge. I swing both ways, di ba?
Talaga?
Oo. So, hello.
Hindi common knowledge yun, ha?
Hello, Maria. Date tayo. Hindi ka pwede. Ano problem? Hello, Mario.
Saan ka mas masaya? Sa guy o sa girl? Matagal na po nating hindi napapanood sa telebisyon at pelikula si Jovit Moya. Huli po natin siya nakita sa That's Entertainment hanggang siya ay naging isang pulis Maynila. Pero pagkatapos nun, wala na ho tayong balita kay Jovit Moya. At ngayong araw na ito, atin po siyang kukumustahin. Pero bago yan, subscribe muna kayo sa aking channel at kay Christine Babaw's channel. Guys, kasama na natin, Mr. Jovit Moya. Hello! Oh, grabe. Ito yung talagang long time no see.
Good friend from back in the old days. Friend pa rin kami ngayon.
Mga batang 80's tayo eh.
Ha?
Batang 80's.
Anyari?
You were doing That's Entertainment.
That's Entertainment.
Kaya
That was the only show worth watching during those days na paghapon, pag-uwi.
Internet eh, di ba?
Inaabangan yun ng mga tao. Talaga nagmamadali umuwi. Kaya hindi naglalakwat sa mga bata noon.
Totoo.
Doon lang nila mapapanood yung mga artista. Walang internet. Bibili ka pa ng magazine. Bibili ka pa. Notebook. Andun yung mga mukha namin, mga estudyante.
Grabe. You're bringing us to the past, no? Doon sa mga kwento ni Jovit. Pero, paano ka ba napasok sa That's? Anong storya nun?
Nasa parlor, mami ko, tsaka si Inday Badiday. Magkaibigan sila kasi si Inday Badiday, ang father niya, ambassador. Ang mother ko, ang tatay niya, governor. Medyo nag-friendship sila. Sinundo ko, mami ko. Sabi ni Inday Badiday, gwapo pala anak mo, lumaki na. Sabi niya, gano'n. No, nakita ko, bata pa. Sabi niya, gusto mo mag-artista. Sabi ko, pwede. Sabi niya, liga, punta ka sa show ko. I don't remember the show. Dumating kami ron, tapos in-introduce niya ako, ganyan. Tapos nandun si Gina Tagasa. Si Gina Maria Tagasa, na the writer par excellence, di ba? Estudyante ng mami ko. My mom used to be the dean ng PWU. So, at saka isa sa mga boss dati mami ko ng Cardinal Santos Hospital. So anyway, sabi ni Gina, "Oy ma'am, kamusta na?" Nag-chika-chikahan sila. Sabi niya, "Guest kita sa Lovingly Yours." So pinakilala ko kay Helen Vela. Naging suki ako ni Helen Vela. Almost laging tuloy-tuloy, lagi ako may show. Tapos, pinakilala rin ako kay Connie Reyes. So tuloy-tuloy rin. Nagkaroon rin ako ng mga show kay...
Pero marunong ka na umarte nun?
Well, babalikan ko yan. Babalikan ko yan. Sagot. Yan, mo na yan. So from there, mamaya tumawag sa akin si... Helen, sabi niya, gusto mo bang may bagong show bubuksan ng GMA ngayon? Sabi niya, gano'n, baka gusto mo. Sabi ko, ano yan? Sabi niya, basta ako na bahala. So parang nag-usap sila ni Herman, ni Kuya Germs. Sabi niya, punta ka daw doon sa Tuesday, ganitong oras, ganyang oras. Hindi ko na maalala kung anong oras yun, nung araw pa yun. Pumunta ako doon, tapos pinakilala ko kay Kuya Germs. Sabi niya ni Herman, ito. You watch the show. So nanonood naman ako. Natapos, may kantahan, may sayawan. Sabi niya, you like it? Yeah. You can do that? Sabi ko, yeah. You start tomorrow. Naging Wednesday group ako. Kinabukasan, yun na yun. Wednesday group ang...
Bilis na,
Sabi ko, sana Wednesday group ang kalbo. May buhok pa pala ako noon.
Iba pa itsura siya noon. Wala pang balba, syempre.
Yun na. That started it. Tapos, Robitan came. Naging Seiko Films ako. Nagka-exclusive contract doon. Yun na, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Back to your question.
Ano ka natutong umarte?
When I was younger, I used to do plays. So I used to do Broadways. I used to act in repertory and a few other things. So I went to Brent. So medyo we cultivate arts along with academics and sports. So I played the King in King and I. I played Emile Dubec in South Pacific, and so on and so forth. So I've had a long career. I did a lot of plays with Bart Gingona sa CCP. Tapos siyempre, prior to that, siyempre, ang acting coach ko, si Arthur Casanova, si Dr. Arthur Casanova, who's the chairman ng Commission ng Wikang Pilipino. So, ang talagang unang-una nagturo sa akin ng acting, si Dr. Arthur Casanova.
So bata ka pa, gusto mo na talaga maging artista?
Bata pa ako, naging inarte na ako. Yun. Oo.
Maarte ka na nun.
But the difference was, I was always going to school. Bihira ako umabsent. So my work schedule ran around my school, not the other way around. I loved acting. So I'm a lot older than you think.
Parang wala sa itsura niya, no?
I'm a lot older than you think.
So, nung pumasok ka ng dance, how old were you?
Anyway, alam nyo,
Dinaya
napakainit ang panahon nito.
Dinaya yata edad mo ron eh. Ikaw pala kuya doon.
Hello? Yeah. Sige, patapos na to. Malapit na kami.
Ano mga naaalala mong songs sa mga plays na ginawa mo?
Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, est-ce que parce que vous m'aimez?
No? French? Ano, saan yun? Saan yun? Anong play yan?
South Pacific.
South Pacific. Oo. Tapos King and I, anong naalala mo song doon?
Shall we dance on the shall we still be together with our arms around each other? Shall you be my new romance on the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
Grabe! Galing talaga! Nagka-theater ka pa rin hanggang ngayon? Minsan?
Hindi na yun. Ako, makatrabaho yun dahil may memoryahin mo lahat yun.
Oh, wow! Amazing, no? Ang daming pinasok na aspeto ng showbiz, no?
Yeah, I was also producing movies for reality entertainment in Don. So, yeah, I learned a lot.
Sa Wednesday group, sino mga kasama mo ron?
Sila Cheryl Cruz, sila Ricky Rivero, sila Lea Salonga,
Wow!
Gigi de la Riva, yun, sila Chucky Dreyfus. Marami kami nun. And the list kept adding up as time went along.
Pero kayo yung mga OG, kayo yung mga original eh.
Medyo, yeah.
Di ba?
Kami mga lolo nun.
Oo. How long did you stay in That's Entertainment?
From the time of inception, whatever that year was, I'm not sure, it's 85, 86 or something like that. I left in 1992.
Bakit?
Nagpulis po ako.
Ayan, ang weird, no? From an actor to a policeman. Pero before we go to that, ano naging life mo nung lumabas ka sa That's? How would you describe yung buhay mo? Nung time
I've always been a person that pursued my wants. So pretty much my life was like, you know what, I'm gonna try doing that. You know what, I'm gonna try doing that. Life is short to have a career. I want to have the opportunity to experience and learn everything that I can before you know the calling of the great architect of the universe.
Matagal pa yun, ha?
I don't know.
Ang bata mo pa nun, eh.
Yeah, but you know, no one can tell. But at least, win or lose, whether nag-succeed ako sa ginagawa ko, marami rin po akong failure, no? Pero at least I can say, I tried it. Ang problema sa ibang tao, mamamatay sila, sana ganito ginawa ko. Kaya kung ganun ang ginawa ko, marami kayong regrets. Wala akong regrets kasi I learned something from my losses, eh. Di ba? Life is a very good teacher. Yan ang tinatawag na school of hard knocks. And those lessons stay. I don't remember what my history teacher taught me, but I remember what life taught me.
And anong naturo sa'yo ng life nung time na nandun ka sa That's?
That was a fun part because, of course, you know, you're a young man, you have good income, you're popular wherever you go. So that was a stroking of your vanity. But I also learned that I had to please people. You know, I can't just frown because I don't like it. You know, so you know, I tried. But you know, I was also always criticized for being very blunt.
Before?
Yes. But at the time, I had no reason to flower my words, especially when I had interviews, you know, with movie scribes. But you know, I answered very bluntly, and apparently that wasn't supposed to be the case. You'd say, "Oh, you know, kasi tito, it's like this," eh. But that wasn't me. You know, I answered it matter-of-factly because that's how I learned. You know, both my parents were academicians; they're highly educated. My father was a judge, so on and so forth. So. Answering things concise and straight to the point was the way I learned as a young man. So there I had to adjust. So I learned, you know what? People don't like to hear facts. They want to be bolalized first before you bring the fact. So, you know, it helped. Everything that we do in life helps us grow intellectually and emotionally. And at the same time, it's a life experience that you can draw upon later on. Para lang deposito mo yun na you come up with a similar experience. Teka, I've learned this before. Itong gagawin ko dyan.
Pero masaya ka ba nung time na yun?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. No doubt.
May kalab team ka nun?
Wala, lagi akong kontrabida eh. Pero at one point, they tried to team up si Jennifer Sevilla at saka ako.
Oh yeah, Jennifer.
Hi Jennifer Sevilla.
May business na siya ng wig ngayon.
Yes. So they tried to hook us up as a team. But I was always kasi the guy na natatalo, nabubugbog, namamatay sa ending ng pelikula. So it was kind of hard to love the guy na sa umpisa, ako yung gumugulpi doon sa bida. Kasi back in the day, lahat gusto maging bida. So ang hirap-hirap sumingit. Kaya hindi ako nawawalan ng project no. Kasi kontrabida ako. I was the only bagets kontrabida at that time. Ngayon marami na eh. At that time, wala.
Ikaw yung ano?
Siyempre sila.
Bata.
Sila Bembol Rocco noon. Sila, sila Dagul. Sila Bella Flores. Yun yung mga kontrabida eh. Walang bagets. Sabi ko, teka. Doon tayo, walang kakompetensya.
So ikaw mismo nag-apply para maging kontrabida?
No, I tried it out. I asked Robitan. Kasi nung nasa mga nasa mga loving lures ako, mga gano'n. Puro TV ginagawa ko noon eh. Hindi ako kontrabida. So nung nagpelikula na ako, sabi ko kay Robitan, ano kaya kontrabida ako? Bagay sa akin yan, ganyan. Sabi niya, sige. Bait si Robitan. Si Robitan talino yan eh. Pero masarap din kasama yan. So yun, pinagbigyan niya ako. Pero apparently, they liked it. Tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Maraming kontrabida roles ang dumating.
Puro kontrabida na yung dumating.
Kontrabida.
Seriously, sa movies, puro kontrabida na yung straightforward.
Okay. Pero kamusta yung pagtanggap ng mga tao nung kontrabida ka na?
Well, apparently, people liked it because apparently, I was the only bagets na kontrabida.
Okay. So, nag-enjoy ka naman pala doon sa ginagawa mo?
Oh, very much. Very much. You know, acting is an expression of life. There are certain things you cannot do in life, but you can do it in acting.
Right.
So you can also learn from what you're doing because it's a reflection of human nature. Diba? It's a demonstration of the universal battle of good and evil, you know, love and disappointment, all of those things. So they're embodied in all these stories. These stories may look different, but the overall direction is limited by good and evil, success and failure, love and hate.
So why quit showbiz?
Why quit? Because I wanted to try something else. I've already done things there, but I thought to myself, there's more to life. Marami pa akong pwedeng gawin. So since I love studying, you know, I wanted to. I was already a people person. By the way, so being an actor also helped me become a people person. But then again, I wanted to give more. I said, you know, it's not about me receiving. What about me giving? So I joined the police force. In 1992, I went to Canlubang sa Philippine National Police Academy. And that started it. No? Tas may ups and downs din yung career ko. But basically, that started it. Pero And then I realized, serving the country. What better way to serve the country than you serve it ang puhunan mo, buhay mo? Kasi you can die ang laki-laki ng insurgency nung araw Araw-araw, bakbakan yun noon, di ba? Height of insurgency yun So talaga, ang buhay mo talaga. Di ba? So, I thought it was giving back. We like to say we love our country, but you ask yourself, what have you done to give back that love, to show that love to your country? Ang dali-daling sabihin, mahal kong Pilipinas Pero ang mga uniform personnel, inaalay nila buhay nila. Nakataya dyan buhay nila. So, yun ang pinnacle na pagmamahal sa bayan.
Pero paano namunat yung mata mo na kinakailangan ka maging pulis?
In-interview ko, bakit mo gustong maging pulis? Ang sagot ko, because bukod dun sa I want to serve, because I love uniforms. And I love guns.
Okay.
So I had that, it was like a natural progression. It was like putting a fish in a pond. There was no thinking involved. There was no adjustment involved. It was just, of course, the difference in siyempre, doon nakatent ka, di ka naligo ng 2 araw, nasa bundok kayo, kesa naman yung sa bahay, may yaya ka, may bodyguard ka, may driver ka. Alam mo yun? May swimming pool ka sa bahay. Pagdating doon, hindi ka nga makaligo dahil walang batis, walang sa bundok, di ba? So, things like those. Adjustment in that field. Pero, madali lang yun
Oo. Kasi napakalayo, di ba? From showbiz, tas police. Parang, meron ka bang role na ginampanan na police ka dun sa karakter mo?
Marami actually. Marami.
Kaya na-curious ka na gusto mong pasukin yun?
Hindi because, my family has always been in government service as well. My mom's dad was a governor, tapos naging congressman. My dad was an investigator for the DOJ, then he became a judge. His brother was a colonel. His other brother was a judge. Half my family. My first cousin, si Roman Cruz, was the president of GSIS and Philippine Airlines. My other first cousin, si JV, was the ambassador to London, to the court of St. James. Diba? So, basically, my entire family was, in the... No thought. No thought. My cousin was police officer din, si General Altarejos. So, kumbaga, normal na, andun na
Parang automatic na lang. Parang gusto mo talaga gawin yun.
No thought.
Kamusta ang naging buhay mo as a policeman?
Okay naman, may ups and downs din. Siyempre, parang...
Pag-usapan muna natin yung ups. Ano yung ups?
Siyempre, dahil opisyal tayo, marami tayong magandang pwesto, pero may kasama din yung mga downfalls, di ba? Siyempre, weather lang yan Magpalit ang administrasyon, palit ka rin ng So, may mga ganun din, no? May mga kasuhan, may mga...
Nakasuhan ka rin noon?
Oo, hindi na. Wala namang pulis yata na exempted noon na sa ganyan, no? Tapos may mga problema, lalo na yung may mga malalaking kaso o kaya may mga encounter, namatayan ka ng tao, may mga ganun.
Napasaba ka sa encounter?
Marami akong experience. Actually, awardee pa ako ng Bronze Cross ng AFP.
Oo. Ano nangyari? Anong most unforgettable experience mo sa ganyan?
Marami. Actually,
think of one na pwede mo ikwento sa amin.
Kalahating kwento lang.
Sige.
Actually, nung araw, siyempre pag nagte-training ka, feeling mo, Superman ka, bata ka, di ba? At saka, mapusok ka At the same time, highly trained ka pa. Pero nung first time ko makipagbarilan, abay, doon ko na-realize, teka. Nasira yung...
nagbago.
Nasira yung ko. Sabi ko, shit, iba pala yung nararamdaman mong, huy, mainit-init yung dumaan. Dapa! may mga ganun. So, hindi siya...
Hindi pala siya, parang di-romanticize sa movies.
Pero, your training kicks in. Kasi may muscle memory ka pa rin. May muscle memory ka pa rin. Kaya napaka-importante ng training. Ibang tao kasi hindi nila seryoso yung training. But training will save your life because nandun yung memories, yung muscle memory mo, alam mo na yung mga... Nag-automatic na yun
Ano yung pinaka-close call mo nung time na yun? Sa mga bakbakan?
Nagkaroon ako ng... marami rin. Meron akong... dito, may butas ako rito. Tinamaan ako ng shrapnel ng granada. Meron, nabaril na ako, nasaksak na ako. Maraming nangyari.
Talaga? Oh my! So, walang parang period doon sa life mo as a policeman na parang gusto mo nang umatras? Yung nung sa kalagitnaan na, parang ayoko to.
Actually, it was, ang kinaayawan ko is more of the politics rather than the, yung adrenaline rush.
Okay yun.
Hindi kasi ako addict eh. So yung akin, gusto ko yung adrenaline rush, yun ang high ko eh. Yun ang high ko, yung mga raid, yung mga gano'n, yun ang high ko eh. Yun, wala akong problema ron. Tanggap ko yung danger na yun. Nakaset yung utak ko doon. Ang naiinisan ako, yung politics.
Because?
Siyempre, because, you know, mas malawak ang pag-iisip mo, mas maliit yung pag-iisip nila. Tapos, konting ganito, relieve ka. Alam mo, yung may ganito, may ganon. Politics, alam naman natin, kahit naman ngayon, ang ano ba pinakamalaking
bata-bata system.
Anong pinakamalaking kalaban ng pulis? Hanggang ngayon. Yes, kay pulis ka, kay sundalo ka, it's still politics. Nakikisaw-saw yung mga... Alam mo sa ibang bansa, isolated ang pulis sa sawsaw ng politics. Pero tayo, parang pag-aari ng politics.
May connection talaga.
Doon nagkakasiraan eh. How can you have a professional force if you don't let people do their profession without influence ng mga politiko?
Have you ever killed a person?
You know, there are many things in this life that may or may not happen. Okay. But I will tell you this, all life is a gift of God. And that means all life is precious. So, to kill should not be one's goal. You know, but if you have to take a life to save lives. But you do not just take lives just because. I cannot take that. That goes against my conscience. Everything I've done in my life has always been for the protection of lives. And this is why, you know, I'm the executive director of the Apostles of Christ Family Mission. And we try to save lives. Since 1995, nandyan yung tinayo ni Lito Atienza na Home for the Angels. And we've been supporting Home for the Angels. Kasi dati akong pulis doon sa Manila eh. So minsan may mga report doon. Yung bata, baby pa, nakakabit pa yung umbilical cord, tinapon sa basurahan. Na-blue na nga, pero we try to save them. And we've been doing this for a while na rin. So, yung mga babies nga pala ng Home for the Angels are open for adoption. And syempre, we need everybody also mga help nyo. You know, if you want to donate, if you want to support us, andito lang kami. So, kami sa Apostles of Christ, we do two things. No? We try to save lives. Number one, we try to rescue abandoned babies. We support mga abandoned babies, no? Yung mga kailangan nila, mga pangangailangan nila. At the same time, meron din kaming clinic, no? We have a free clinic para sa mga ating mga kababayan na may HIV. So, yung clinic ko po is called Courage Care. Nasa Pasig kami sa Raimundo Avenue, Gemco Building. Libre ang testing, libre din ang gamutan, di ba? So, kami po ay DOH accredited HIV primary care treatment hub.
Okay. So, why did you quit the police force?
Many reasons. I wanted to explore new things. Again.
Just like before.
Yeah. So, I continued studies abroad. I went to Spain, went to the US to study. And then I started working also. So, I worked for a while in Latin America.
As what?
I was working for in the healthcare industry. I was working for an oil company.
Layo diba? Wow! Ang extreme na mga pinapasok mo.
And then I also worked in the US. Then I went to New Zealand. I was also working as a teacher. So I was working in healthcare as well. I was teaching healthcare management, so on and so forth. And then yun. Learning and teaching has always been a part of my life. Used to teach at the Philippine Normal College bago siya naging university. I was one of the first teachers there during the transition to university. So I also used to teach at the Emilio Aguinaldo College in the College of Nursing.
Wow. Ito yung mga lost years sa atin, no? Ni Jovit Moya. Kasi bigla na lang siyang nawala sa limelight eh. Huli ka naming nakita nung pulis ka pa.
Hindi. Artista na ako, pulis pa ako, nagtuturo pa ako sa college.
Oh, pero hindi namin alam yung aspeto ng buhay mo na yan
Wala pang internet nun
Oo, basta ang alam namin, artista, police, and then that's it. Nawala na lang si Jovit mo. Hindi na natin alam kung saan siya nagpunta. Ito pala yun. Marami ka mga pinasok.
Yeah, marami tayong pinasok. And for the last 17 years, ito, World Connect. We've been in, so I'm the Vice President of World Connect. My niece, is the CEO. Siya rin ang founder. So basically, we are the biggest visa consultancy firm in the country. Meron tayong 12 branches nationwide.
Wow.
Meron din tayong 2 international branches. Isa sa London tsaka sa Auckland, New Zealand.
Let's go more personal. Ikaw ba nakapag-asawa ka?
I've been married 3 times. I've been divorced 3 times.
Ano to, mga showbiz personality?
No. None of my wives are my ex-wives are Filipina. I've had Filipina girlfriends. Well, alam mo naman, I mean, it's common knowledge. I swing both ways, di ba?
Talaga?
Oo. So, hello.
Hindi common knowledge yun, ha?
Hello, Maria. Date tayo. Hindi ka pwede. Ano problem? Hello, Mario.
pero married ka sa babae.
Yeah.
You've never been married to a man?
No.
Okay.
I've had boyfriends. I have kids.
You have kids?
Yeah,
How many kids do you have?
I have 9 kids. 6 ang panganay.
Oh my gosh! 9 kids? Nasaan sila?
Diyan.
Nasa Philippines o nasa abroad?
Nasa abroad. Meron din ako dito sa Pilipinas.
Oh. And you still get to bond with them?
Yeah.
Talk to them? Walang nag-artista na anak ka?
Wala. Naging artist lahat. Vlogger, gano'n. Mga ganyan. Vlog. Alam mo naman, uso ngayon. Yan ba yung pinagagagawa mo?
Vlog na rin.
Oo, gano'n. So, yun. Si Rob, nandyan. I mean, I've got kids everywhere. No? So, most of my kids are abroad. Yun. Well, the parents, the mothers kasi are foreign.
Saan ka mas masaya? Sa guy o sa girl?
At the end of the day, na in love ka dahil tao. It's a union of hearts and minds. Yung sex, ano lang yan icing on the cake Ultimately, ang kailangan mo yung cake. Wala ka paglalagyan ng icing kung walang cake. So, ang foundation mo is a union of hearts and minds. It has nothing to do with gender. You know, after a certain point, you reach a certain state of mind na wala ka nang pakialam sa sinasabi ng tao. You know what I mean? So you follow your heart and your mind. So when you find 2 souls that get along with each other, does it matter if it's a man or a woman? Sabi kasi natin, di ba, love is omnipotent. Love is all-powerful. Love has no boundaries. Whatever cliche you can think of. Pero siyo, pag sinabi mo, I can only fall in love with a man, or I can only fall in love with a woman, nilagyan mo na ng boundary in love. O asa na yung love has no boundaries? Asa na yung omnipotence of love? So, ikaw mismo, nirendahan mo yung love. But if you want to embrace the cliches, then why put boundaries?
Are you a Catholic?
I'm a Christian.
Christian. Ano ang teaching or belief ng Christian community as compared to Catholics na very
I'm not gonna
black is black, white is white, diba?
We are a little bit more
open,
I think. Not to disparage anyone. I really don't want to disparage anyone. I just want to say that, you know what? The teachings are very simple. You love your neighbor as you love yourself, and you love God above everything. How difficult is that? There's no point A, B, 1 point A, 1 point B. I mean, why? It's very all-encompassing. So, namnamin mo yon, and there's nothing, wala ka magiging kaaway, wala ka magiging problema, at hindi mo kailangang mainis sa mga sinasabi ng ibang tao.
Yeah. Yun din ba reason kung bakit close sa puso mo yung pagtulong sa mga HIV patients?
Correct. Most of my patients are in the Lgbtqa community, and I provide a safe space. Alam mo kasi pag pumunta ka sa mga ospital, pag pumasok ka ng infectious disease na department, alam lang ang tao kung anong pinunta mo ron, haba-haba pa ng pila, nandun kayong lahat. Sa akin, it's private. So I'm not in a hospital, it's a private clinic in a
And you own it?
In a building. Yes, I'm one of the directors of the Courage Care Clinic. So hindi halata na yun ang pinunta mo ron. Di ba? Hindi halatang, nandito ka sa infectious disease department. Alam mo yun? So, magkape ka lang doon, punta ka ng bangko, akyat ka doon sa amin sa third floor. Disimulado, di ba? So, I provide that. I provide that. At saka we also provide training sa mga companies. So we talk about HIV awareness para alam ng tao, ito yung difference ng HIV, ito yung difference ng AIDS. Ganito po ito natatransmit. Hindi po ito nakukuha sa paghalik sa tao, sa pagyakap, sa paggamit ng kutsara. Hindi po totoo yan. Ito po yung mga... Kasi kailangan natin ng facts. Pag hindi ka nagturo, ang dami-daming haka-haka, kuro-kuro. Katulad mga Pilipino, naniniwala sa pasma. Sabi ko, wow, ang yaman-yaman nyo na siguro. Bira mo yung lola mo, may nadiscobring sakit na lahat na kami mga doktor, wala kaming nadiscobring sakit na pasma. Pero lola mo, may alam na pasma. Wow! Hindi ba? No, yung mga ganun ba? Di ba? Ay, hindi ka pwedeng maligo dahil nagtrabaho ka, ganyan-ganyan. Alam niyo po, pag na-injure po yung tao, napanood niyo ba yung NBA, binubuhusan po namin ng yelo yan. Para magbaba yung inflammation. Sa tingin niyo ba, lahat po ng doktor sa mundo mali, pero yung lola niyo, tama?
Kasi hindi mo yata na-mention, kaya marami siyang alam tungkol sa health. It's because he's also a doctor, di ba?
So yun ang mga ginagawa.
Misconceptions, no?
So,
about health.
ganun din sa HIV. Marami din tayong misconceptions. Yan ang rason kung bakit ang mga tao may stigma. Gusto natin tanggalin ang stigma. You can only remove stigma pag iyan ay pinag-usapan. Alam mo, pag pumunta ka ng Thailand, di ba dati ang taas-taas ng rate nila, ang daming billboards. Sa Pilipinas, tumataas ang rate natin. Ayaw natin pag-usapan. Wala tayong billboard. Oh, no. Contraception. No. Walang condoms. No. Usapan. Oh, HIV. No, wag natin pag-usapan yan. Ayaw nila pag-usapan. Pero paano matututo ang tao ng tama at maling gawain? Paano mo madidiscover yung pagtulong sa kapwa or yung pag-understand na hindi na to death sentence noong araw
may gamot na dyan di ba?
Wala pang gamot pero may maintenance na bibigay natin na magiging normal ang buhay ng tao. Okay. So mas maaga pa mamamatay yung may diabetes kaysa dun sa
parang si di ba? Si Magic Johnson, di ba?
Yeah.
May edad na siya, no? Pero hanggang ngayon, buhay pa rin siya kahit may
Because
HIV
the medications of today are much better than the medications of before. Dati, you take 20 pills, so many side effects. Ngayon, para ka lang nag-vitamins, 1 pill a day, 3-in-1 na yun, 3 gamot na yun. Ganun ang binibigay namin sa mga pasyente.
Before ba may mga friends ka na namatay sa HIV?
Yes. During the 90s, siyempre, I had friends na nag-a-abroad doon. Hindi pa naman, wala pa masyadong case dito noon. Pero siyempre, dahil alta sosyedad, nag-a-abroad. Di ba? So, may mga ganon. So, I've also had friends.
So, right now, wala kang partner? O meron? Meron kang partner?
Secret.
Walang clue! Because you seem to be happy and fulfilled, no?
Marami kasi tayong ginagawa So, I do World Connect. I have the Apostles of Christ Family Mission. I also have the Courage Care Clinic. Tapos I'm very active sa masoneria. So lahat ng mga events ng mason, I'm usually there. Tapos I'm also involved in partially with yung fine craftsmen. Magawa ng mga pinakamagagandang damit ng mason. Apparel, lifestyle ng mason. I'm also involved din sa Taugama dahil ako'y Taugama rin. So minsan may mga chapter, mga nag-iimbita ko saan. Kaladka rin nga ako. And then at the same time also, I'm heavily involved with Bayaning Super. Ito po ay kami po ay isang non-profit. And kami po ay involved sa pagsulong at pag-advokasya para sa mga tsuper. Anybody with a driver license. Hindi, kasi tayo pag sinabi tsuper, namamasada yan. Hindi po. Anybody. So, dapat, ang thrust po namin ay road safety. Sa dami na namamatay sa isang taon, alam mo yung mga sinasabing, alam mo, 30 years na, hindi pa makita-kita yung nawawalang preno. Yung mga ganyan ba? So, we are advocating for changes in legislature. We train. Meron po kami mga training seminars, no? Yung tinatawag natin na Bayaning Super Road Safety. So, yan. Ang namumuno po dyan, si Attorney Alex Abaton. Yan. Tayo po ako po ang spokesman ng Bayaning Super.
Overwhelmed ako sa dami ng trabaho mo.
So, ayan po. So, kami po ay nakikipag-ugnayan sa mga legislature, sa mga transport groups at lahat-lahat to come up with a package. Alam mo tayo dito, kulang na lang, lagyan mo ng yelo, halo-halo na yung mga traffic laws natin di ba?
Oo, tama,
so, we are trying, no? Ito po ang advocacy ng bayaning super.
Pero paano mo na-maintain yung physique mo? Kahit na hectic.
Bihira po ako kumain ng kanin.
Ayun.
Kung hindi ka naman heavy calorie user, wala ka rin rason maging heavy calorie intaker. Di ba? So, hindi po ako kumakain ng kanin. I get my carbs from fruits and vegetables. So, I limit my protein also rather than meat sources, seafood or tofu. Yan.
No exercise?
I walk.
Walk lang.
So, imbis na mag-elevator ako sometimes, naghahagdan ako. I walk, I do some push-ups in the morning. Tanghali na, ngayong gising ko. That's about it. But to go to the gym, I have no time. To do regular exercise, I don't have time. But I walk.
Obviously.
Actually, dun sa New Zealand, yung bahay ko, wala akong kotse. I walk 1.5 kilometers to the city, then 1.5 kilometers back home.
Maglakad dun
Ayun nga lang.
Diba? Parang pollution.
So, dahil nasa ibabaw ko ng bundok I live in Queenstown So, yun, pabalik-balik doon. Basically, ganun Hindi ako naniniwala na kailangan magkotse. I like bikes. Bicycle. Nagmumotor din ako sometimes kasi mas the freedom, the feeling, nagmumotor ka ba? Nagmumotor ka ba?
Yes.
Sarap, di ba? That feeling of freedom, that feeling na, wow!
Especially when there's no traffic.
Day out of town.
Ganun,
sarap.
okay yun.
I like that feeling of freedom Tsaka pag dumilipad din ako, ganun. Police pilot din po ako. So, ako po ay lisensyadong piloto ng PNP. Yun.
Di ba nakakatakot magpalipad ng aeroplano?
Hindi. Dahil mas 100 times more ang maintenance requirements ng eroplano kaysa sa kotse. At pag tinignan mo ang history ng mundo, mas maraming taong namatay sa car accident kaysa sa
that's true.
Airplane disaster. It's one of the safest ways to travel.
Tama. So what makes you happy now?
Saving lives. What better way to honor God than to be thankful for Him using you as an instrument to answer the prayers of others.
Amen.
So it's not a matter of, this is my rank. I don't have ranks. I don't like being called, with titles. I tell people, call me Joe. And this is also why I rarely say sir to other people. And this is why I also rarely use po, opo. Because I want Filipinos to learn na pantay-pantay tayong lahat. Sa Western country, ganyan sila magtingin Pantay-pantay tayong lahat. Tayo, hindi. Rank conscious tayo. Kailangan attorney ako. Kuya ako. Tito ako. Kailangan may ganun But if you notice other countries, whether you're kahit kapatid ng tatay nila, they call them with their first names. Kasi nga pantay-pantay. Walang ranking
But hindi ba yung parang malulose niya yung meaning ng paggalang sa mas nakatatanda?
Ang paggalang, hindi po yan dinedemand. Binibigay po yan ng kusa. Kapag ikaw ay kagalang-galang. So, tratuhin mo mabuti yung tao para galangin ka. Hindi mo kailangan sabihin na may title ka para igalang ka. May title ka, hindi ka naman ginagalang ng tao. Di ba? Useless. Kailangan pantay-pantay po tayo. Yan po ang tandaan ninyo. Di ba?
So it makes you happy na marami kang tao na tutulungan,
Lahat tayo should be happy. That should be our goal in life. Lahat tayo. Hindi lang ako, lahat tayo. Kasi, alam mo, lahat tayo binigyan ng biyaya ng Diyos. Whether it be talent, pag-ibig, whatever it is, pera, trabaho. Marami pong klaseng talent, ha? Hindi ko na i-enumerate. Basta lahat tayo binigyan ng biyaya ng Diyos. So ultimately, pag namatay tayo, tatanungin ka, paano mo ginamit yung biyaya ang binigay ko sa'yo? Ay, bumili ako ng Louis Vuitton na bag
Rolex, bumili ako relo.
Di ba? Samantalang may tao doon na naglilimo sa'yo ng pagkain. Yung 10 piso, 20 pesos, pinagkaito pa. Nako, sindikato yung mga yan. Nako, wag kang dyan. Nako, wala po. Kakatukin mo rin ng ganun. Bibili ako ng Louis Vuitton. Nako, kailangan naka-Balenciaga ako na shoes. Ask yourself, pag humarap ka sa Diyos, sa tingin mo ba, tama yung balanse nung ginagawa mo doon sa regalo na binigay niya sa'yo. Wala tayong pag-aari sa lupa. Lahat po ito ay pag-aari ng Diyos.
Hiram lang to.
Mamamatay tayo, hindi natin madadala po yan. Yan ay bigay niya Pero paano natin gagamitin?
Ganda naman sinabi mo, no? Meron ka bang kwento na hindi mo malimutan tungkol sa tao na natulungan mo?
Dating laging nahuhuli, no, nasa Malate. So, lagi siya nahuhuli. Talagang, poor family. At, callboy siya ron sa Malate. Lagi siya nahuhuli ng pulis. Anyway, so nagkakilala kami, everything else. Kasi nung araw, di ba, pag nagsusuyod, sinusuyod yung mga sex workers ng Malate.
Bagan siya.
Oo. So, anyway, so, tinutulungan ko. Lagi ko binibigyan ng advice. Minsan, doon tumatambay sa presinto ko, so and so forth. And then, magsasaka yung magulang. So, finally, may kukote naman eh. Long story short, anyway, tinulungan ko siya mag-ipon. Tinuruan ko siya kung paano mag-impok sa bangko. Walang bangka, alam mo yung mga tao, ayaw mag-bank account eh. So on and so forth. No? So, guided. Ngayon po siya ay engineer at siya ay OFW na at kumikita na limpak-limpak na salapi. At napabahay na niya yung magulang niya, lahat, everything else. Yeah.
Diba? Without your guidance, baka patay na ngayon yan.
I don't know. Hindi ko masabi.
Pero
yun,
baka,
ganyan yung mga sample ng storya. Sa dami niyan, hindi ko na maalala. Kaya yung, kasi hindi ko kasi...
Walang lumalapit sa'yo, Sir Jovit. Maraming salamat. Naalala niyo po ako. Ako po yung ganyan.
Minsan meron tayong nasasalubong ng ganyan. But I don't remember who they are. Kasi hindi ko naman, hindi ko nililista po yung ginagawa ko. Hindi natin dapat nililista yan eh. Pag nililista natin yan, nag-expect tayo, ito, walang utang na loob to, hindi man lang tumulong. Wala akong ganun eh. Kaya minsan nagugulat ako kasi hindi ko siya maalala kung sino siya. Minsan may mga estudyante ako, mga doktor, sabihin, sir, ako yung estudyante mo nung pre-med, nung ganito, nung ganyan. Naalala ko yung ganun minsan. Hindi ko nga malala eh, pero minsan sila nagsasabi sa akin eh. Marami rin ganyan lumalapit sa akin minsan. Naalala mo ba ako? Hindi. Sino ka ba? Kasi nga, hindi ako nag-ilista. And once I do that, I don't even sometimes remember their names. We are the only religious organization, yung Apostles of Christ Family Mission. We are the only religious organization, I think. Maybe, I may be wrong. Sa pagkakaalam ko lang, I may be wrong. Baka meron pang iba. That actually has an HIV clinic catering to the LGBTQ. Dito kasi walang judgment. You're all children of God. You're welcome here. We don't even ask you what your faith is. You know, kay Muslim ka, kay Buddhist ka, you're still a creature of God. Maybe you have not yet seen the light. Maybe we can bring you to the light, but we are not going to force you. But we will still treat you like a human being, and we'll treat you for free. Dun sa, if you have HIV, if you have, sa amin kasi, tawag yun? Libre din ang testing sa amin eh.
Saan lugar yan?
Pasig. Gemco Building, Raimundo Avenue. Yan po, Courage Care Clinic sa Gemco Building, si Raimundo Avenue, Pasig City.
Yan, Open ka pa ba na bumalik sa showbiz?
Open po ako, kaya lang ang problema sa akin sometimes I find it difficult yung mga waiting period na 4 or 5 hours, tapos 4 o'clock na in the morning. Parang I've got better things to do than sit around. Yon.
What was your last movie na ginawa?
The last movie I did, but I was not an actor. I was one of the producers. Was Day Zero with Brandon Vera. Puyatan din yon. Pero, it's different when you're managing the...
Foreign yan. For foreign distribution.
Correct.
We thank you so much, Jovit, ha? Grabe, na-miss ka namin. It's like I feel like I'm talking to Professor X, no? Sa X-Men. Si James McAvoy.
Alam nyo kasi, kaya ako naglagay nito kasi ito po talagang kulang-kulang na. Mukha na akong roll-on, no? Mukha lang. Alam mo, para balanse. Salamat naman.
Congrats sa napaka-successful mong buhay.
Hindi successful ang buhay natin. Tandaan nyo lang ito mga kaibigan, you are the master of your own life. hindi po magaling ang ibang tao sa inyo. Kayo din po ay may taglay na kagalingan. Sometimes hindi nyo pa nakikita kung ano yung saan kayo magaling. Sometimes confused pa kayo. But how will you know if you don't try different things? Ako po marami po akong trial and error eh. Trial and error. Pero huwag kayong matakot, mag-try. Ang problema sa atin, gusto natin sa sigurado, sure ball. Ayaw natin mag-try. Kasama po yung risk sa buhay. Ang magandang buenas, may kasamang magandang risk.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ganda ng
Okay.
mga teachings mo sa mga viewers natin.
Salamat. Salamat. Nagkita rin tayo.
Long time no see talaga. Thank you.
Lahat tayo tatanda, pero hindi lahat ay mawawala ng memorya. Hindi lahat ay makakalimot. Sadly, my mom is one of those na tinamaan ng dementia. And recently, I attended a dementia workshop sa Medical City. And doon ko nalaman na every 3 seconds, someone is diagnosed with dementia. Globally yun. Globally po yun. At yun nga, this makes it real. And all the more na-convince ako na to make a very personal vlog. Kaya kung kayo ay katulad ko, na may ina, may minamahal na ina na may dementia, please do watch and stay with me until the very end. Para sa vlog kong ito, in-interview ko si Dr. Henry Hoven, ang mismong doktor ng aking ina. Tatanungin ko sa kanya yung mga common questions ko as a daughter with a mom na may dementia, as a family member. Tatanungin ko yun. Baka yun din kasi mga tanong ninyo. Julius and Tintin para sa pamilyang Pilipino would like to thank the following.
Pure Gold. Sa Pure Gold, always panalo.
David Salon. Whoever you are, whatever you do, David Salon brings out the best in you.
Raja Travel Corporation. With you on your journey.
Baby Co Wipes. Bida si baby sa alagang Baby Co Wipes. Cupid's Cologne Love Mist. To order, message tonybbabaw@gmail.com.
Enagic from Japan. Kangen Water Machine.
Goldmine Rice. From farm to market. Be a rice distributor to wholesalers, retailers, and consumers. Open for franchise.